Good afternoon, my dear friends, brothers, and sisters. It's a great moment for me to see you all here in this auditorium. As we know, Mumbai is the world of movie and message giving. In my childhood years, watching movies was not too much in fashion. TVs also were not much popular. Although we had television at our school hall where our classes were frequently taken, to show us some specific movies according to our classes. Not only the TV, we had also a big projector at our school, and some kids' movies were shown there on holidays. Sometimes our school organized some excursions, the educational tours, and also they took us to the cinema halls twice, I remember. And one of the movie was Harishchandra Taramati, and that I liked very much those days in our childhood. And the other one was Yehi Hai Zindagi, and both were very nice message leaving. And one thing more that was there at my school, that whenever we were shown any movie, and then whenever we had our class tests, unit tests, etc., a question was definitely asked in the question paper of moral science, that what message do you receive from that movie? And that was a very good thing, that I understand that today there is very much exposure, and we don't know what our children are watching and what messages they are receiving. And that's why many things are going wrong in our society. And that method must be adapted, that we can't bound them, that what they are watching and what they should or what they not. But we must develop an insight inside them, that what message they are accepting and what they should leave it. And as we grew up, we all know that the television made its place not only in our homes but also in our hearts. My dear, you know, time has wings. The time flew away. The complete scenario of the society has changed now. We are living in the age of computers and the electronic gadgets. Our country has progressed a lot in the field of science and technology after independence. Our lives have become more comfortable as compared to the past. We feel so lucky while sitting in the peaceful environment inside the big air conditioned rooms, and whatever the stress we have vanishes within a few seconds. We have developed a lot in the field of education. Our literacy rate has increased. Even then, we could not maintain the high moral values standards according to our glorious past. Since then, we believe in the feeling of Vishwa Bandhutva, that considers the whole world as a big family. It does not make a difference in which part of the world we are living, in which religion do we believe, and what type of traditions we follow. A single thing we believe in, Sakshat Manav Dharma, that teaches us to see God in every human being and behave accordingly. Whenever we find anything wrong happening in any part of our big or small family, we feel hurt. We are forced to think how the things go wrong and how could those be corrected or prevented. As we are the human beings, we can be educated. We are not the electronic gadgets that can be easily switched on by an unknown evil power to perform a wrong action. Therefore, the utmost importance of the day is to create an environment for raising complete and good human beings, those young ones who are nurtured in an environment of peace, love, joy, as well as they are educated not only through books but also through the behavior, can never take a wrong action even when they sleep. It is not only a single day, but a whole life journey that begins in the early years of the childhood. We, as the parents, as the teachers, can contribute a lot in this direction. The literature they study, even the movies they watch, or any informal education they take from the external sources also make a big impact on their behavioral pattern. The yoga, meditation practices, and the right guidance also develop an insight in the growing kids about the righteousness and the wrong. We, the grown ups, must never feel ashamed to say sorry for our own mistakes in front of our kids if we wish our kids to be polite and well behaved. Providing the kids with the best books according to their age will also help in this regard. When we grow or teach our children, it is not only these people who grow. We, as parents or teachers, also grow up every day. Many years back, for the first time, I read a saying written somewhere: child is a father of man. I couldn't understand its meaning at once, but later on I realized it through experience that young children are the real teachers. A few decades ago, I never knew that I will become an author someday. Actually, I wished to become a medical professional but became a teacher by chance. I didn't like to speak much, therefore didn't love my teaching profession in the beginning. But in due course of time, I developed a deep love for kids whom I taught and became more and more dedicated towards my teaching profession. Most of the times, it happens in life that we don't like what we have: our parents, our home, our profession, and so many other things. But if we believe in God, our attitude towards life changes and we start taking the things positively. And it's a way that we can give our best wherever we are working. While teaching these lovely creatures, I had a lot of time to spend with them, studying silently about their behavior and the child psychology, and also about the general human behavior. And this led me to become an author. I left my job after 20 years of teaching at a school and didn't tell anyone at home that I was resigning from the job. I had such a keen desire to become an author. In the beginning, I published my some work in science, some model papers, model test papers, etc., in chemistry, and afterwards I started publishing my literary work. In the beginning, on an online platform, Pratilipi, you must have heard. In the last 2 years, I have started publishing my books offline also. Till now, I have published 4 books, out of which one is an anthology. It consists of 2 stories of mine and 3 other authors also. And I have published 2 novels. One is entitled Vamakshi Ki Anusmritiyan in Hindi, and the other one Kanak Kanakti Soguni. Vamakshi Ki Anusmritiyan is based on my childhood memories that I have written by the name of a character, Vamakshi, and Kanak Kanakti Soguni is a love story. And the very first book of mine that is very close to my heart is this one, Bholu's Colorful Rainbow. This book has 16 interesting stories for the kids of 5 to 16 year age. Some are short stories and 2 of them are long. Children will love to read these stories. Even the grown-ups will also enjoy them. Most of these stories are based on real life experiences. Some are inside the school, One is inside the examination hall, how a girl that I was invigilating, and she gave me something that she has brought for the cheating purpose, and she has hidden at some place that nobody could imagine. And all the people, the flying squad came and couldn't find any cheating with her. And afterward, because I developed, I told her something, everyone, that if you are having something, please give it to me, and she gave it. And this was really shocking and pleasing me also, and this I have developed into a story. May I continue? You will also find the stories that are based on scientific facts. I am very thankful to the Kyoto publishers who have translated and published this book of mine into 12 languages. On the whole, this book is available in 14 languages, and many more versions are yet to come. Originally, the book was written in Hindi and then translated to English by me. My kids also helped me in this regard, and I'm very thankful to them too. All these books are available on the online platforms at Google Play Books and offline too at Amazon and Kyoto Bookstore as well as Kobo. At last, I would like to thank you all, my dear audience, and my guests too, for listening me very patiently, for dedicating so much precious time to this book festival. Kyoto organizes such book fairs time to time in India, and that's good for all of us. The French and Italian version of this book, Bholu's Colorful Rainbow, have also participated in the international book fairs at Bologna, Italy, and Frankfurt, Germany. It was also great honor for me. Thanks a lot, you. Once again, I wish for good health and pleasure in your life. Thank you so much. Vande Mataram.